Right. Did you? Nice Christmas?
Just quiet.
Yeah.
Boring. Went far too fast.
Yeah.
Because I think Christmas, because it was right in the middle of the week, we didn't get two
Weird,
full
ain't
weeks.
it? Yeah.
Didn't get 2 full weeks, so yeah, and I'm right back to it at work, so
I know. Right, so that was me and my client having a chat as we do. Yeah, this is her first appointment back after Christmas, so yeah, we were catching up. I just thought I'd leave that little bit in there at the beginning. So I'm taking off a previous set. I'm going to remove the bulk and just shorten those down a little bit. Gemma has lovely nails. She has been on my channel before. She sends me a design a few days before she comes in, and it's fabulous. So we have no messing about, but yeah, we do have a lot of chatting in between, which you'll see if I stop what I'm doing, it's because we're chatting. But yeah, I will shorten this down a little bit and speed it up here and there, just to, yeah, otherwise it's an hour and 42 minutes and 57 seconds. So yeah, I will speed this up. So we're going to do infills. Like I say, we're going to remove the bulk and yeah, just reapply the BAB. And that the BAB I'm using is from the gel bottle. It's Teddy, which is my always go-to, the only one I use. I just love it as the base. And yeah, we will, yeah, just go through, get rid of this Christmas set. I think it's been about 4 weeks for Gemma. I think it's been 4 weeks this time around. She normally goes 3, but because of the Christmas and what have you, and I don't do any work in between, so yeah, back to it. She chose a great set though, absolutely loved it. So yeah, remove the bulk, get most of it out of the way, and I'll just nip in and out. So I've left this bit in real time, just so you can see me work. I think I've got it on about 25, 27 RPMs, and might be a bit more than that actually. Yeah, so it's somewhere around there anyway. And the bit I'm using is from Willow Academy. It is a course bit. So yeah, that's the bit I'm using. The e-file I use is from the gel bottle. Love it. I've tried others and I can't get on with them. I just always switch back to the gel bottle one. I don't get no vibration or anything from it. And it's a plug-in one, so no charging, which is perfect for me because I always used to forget to charge. I've got a Melody Susie one, which I just use on toes, but for a toe that's not so bad. But for full nails, it's got to be a plug-in one. For me personally, anyway. So we had a really good chat. Right, so I'm going to file these back into the shape that she wants. She likes to have hers like a just rounded almond, not too long. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll just show you this one actually. The file I'm using is a 180, which is a bit old, and I've run out of my other files, the like half moon ones, which was really annoying because I don't like these banana ones so much. But we rolled with it. So I'll just pull that back into the shape. And we'll do that on all of the 10 fingers, 10 nails, 8 fingers, 2 thumbs, 10 nails. And I'll just whiz over that. I'll go over it again anyway with a sanding band and smooth it all out. So I don't know why I did that there, but I did. Out of habit. So right, I will just speed through this and be right back. Okay, so they've all been filed, buffed and all that sort of stuff. Now I'll just go in and pop her fingers together. Just make sure that the left is the same as the right, or as close as I can to get it. That they are of the same length and shape. So I will go through that on all 10 nails. Sorry, we are a little out of shot. She likes to give me her full hand, bless her. She's one of the better clients. She just relaxes her hands and just lets me get on with it. She's a good egg. Right, okay, so I'm just going to do a bit of cuticle prep. And I will go over, push the cuticles back with this. I'm not quite sure where this bit came from. Yeah, and I do apologise, we are so out of shot. Yeah, so I'm just going to do cuticle prep. I will go to the left and then put my e-fold in reverse and do the opposite side. So yeah, way out of shot. Too busy talking and yeah, not looking at the camera. This is only on a very low speed. I think it's on about between 7 and 8 RPMs. And I'm just switching to reverse and we'll just go back the other way. Just get rid of all that non-living tissue and that dead skin off the nail plate. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with a sanding band, smooth everything over so it's nice and neat for the application of the BIAB. And I will go over that natural nail growth just to prep that. This is a 180 sanding band. So yeah, this will remove any lifting and prep that for application. So I'll let you watch this bit. Again, this is on a low RPM, probably around about 12,000 RPMs. So it's just tickling over the nail and I'm gently going over that natural nail. So my client has now washed her hands. I did nip a bit of non-living tissue off with the nail nippers and yeah, I did that off camera. And now I'm just going to go in with a dehydrator and an acid-free primer, and then we can start with the BB application. So I'm just roughly going over this, just over the natural, where the natural nail plate is. And then we'll just go over just round that cuticle area with a acid-free primer. And they're both from Neo. Okay, so what I like to do first is just do a really thin layer over each nail, and I will get my client to pop that in the lamp. That will be the initial layer. So really, really thin. Okay, so that's come out the lamp, and I'm just going to do another slip layer, and then I will apply my bigger bead. Just get a nice little bead on the end of my brush, and we just want the bulk of that around the cuticle because we've still got product everywhere else on the nail. So we just want to pull that back into shape and give it a little bit of an apex. I think I'm just grabbing my brush. So I like to get my liner brush now and just tickle that around the edges. Make sure it all flows nicely. And I'll just flick that up as it moves around. It was very warm in my room. I had got the heating on, so it did move around quite a bit. I'll do 2 nails at a time now. And again, just get my bigger bead. Just pillow that up to the cuticle and swipe the rest down. Then again, use my liner brush just to manipulate that gel where I want it. Just make sure my line of light is in the right place. I think I went back to this one. There just wasn't enough. Yeah, there wasn't enough product there. There's a little dip. That's why it's always good to check all angles as well as you're applying. Use my little clean up brush thing. Not a brush. Bloody hairs. Bit of fluff. Just check them again. Yeah, it was really, really warm. Too warm in my room to do this. But there we go. Right, I'm going to speed the rest of these up for you guys, and I'll be back in a moment. So all I've done now is just wiped off the inhibition layer, and I'm just going over just to refine the shape, and I will go over again with the sanding band. This is not always necessary, but I do find, because I'm going to use the BAB as a base colour on some of the nails, just find it easier if it's like buffed. So yeah, I'll just quickly whiz over. Sometimes I just find the application goes on a little bit nicer if they are buffed, so it doesn't bleed or anything like that. So I'll just slowed it down here. Just make sure everything's really neat for application. Okay, so the colour I'm using today, this is Pandora from the Gel Bottle Ink, and there's another colour. I think it's called, let me just go get it. Okay, so the other colour we used was Aubergine. I wanted a little bit, the aubergine to be a little bit darker, and I didn't have anything dark enough to give it the colour that I wanted. So I did go over that with clear black, jelly black. Yeah, something like that, just to darken it up a little bit. So this is the aubergine. So I'll just get the full coverage nails out of the way first, and then I'll go in and do the two design nails. The pinky and the thumb will be full cover of Pandora. Such a gorgeous sort of, what would you call it? It's on the purple side, like a purpley nude, not nude, it's just lovely. Nice muted purple. So I've left this bit in real time, and you can see just how I like to work. Make sure we cap in those edges. And I'm out of shot. I think I'll pull her back in a minute. She does like to give me her full hand, as I've said. Right, so we'll pop that in the lamp. I'm going to do the same on the other hand. I'll speed this one up. Right, so I'm just popping on my palette three colours. So we've got Pandora, Aubergine, and it's actually called Glass Black. They're all from Gel Bottle. So I'm going to do like a little thin French. I also get a white out as well because we have a line of white between the two colours on this one. And I will mix again the Aubergine and the Glass Black just to deepen that colour. So I have left this at 2 times speed. This now we're just going to go in a bit of a swirl just over that tip area. And the darker colour as well. Actually, I think they were both Pandora. It wasn't the darker colour. Just adding a bit of white onto the palette as well. So we will do that nice thin little strip before applying the darker colour on top of that. Okay, so I've just mixed the aubergine with some Glass Black just to deepen that colour. And I'm just going to, I don't know what I was thinking there. Yeah, just do that deeper colour on above the white. Right, my recording did stop on the ring finger, and I didn't realise. So we're jumping a little bit and we're going into the stamping. So we're just going to do a couple of white sort of leafies. Is that even a word? I don't think so. Yeah, just some leaf branches. I don't know, what do you call them? Leaf? One of them. Just a couple of them on this finger, and then we'll go in and we will top coat. Absolutely love this design. They were stunning. Perfect colour for this time of year too. And we'll do the same on the other. I'll leave this one in. Wasn't happy with that pickup, so I'm just going to go in again. So I've left some of the video in real time, some of it I've sped up quite a bit, and some of it is just 2 times. So otherwise, yeah, the video would have been super long. It's long enough as is. Okay, so the last thing to do is apply a couple of gold little leaf pieces on this nail as well, and that will be the set finished. I did go in with a base coat because I needed that taco layer just to pop the gold leaf on, and that is it. Super tiny pieces here and there. Just pat them flat and then we can do the reveal shot. Hope you enjoyed this video. I haven't done a watch me work for such a long time. I will try and do some more because they're fun, and yeah, Gemma just always comes up with some lovely designs for me to do. So I don't do too many because most of my clients just have just regular gel polish, no design in them, so I don't tend to film. But yeah, if you want me to do any more, just let me know in the comments box below. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And guys, I will see you all very soon for the next one. Take care now. Bye.